Hello and welcome along. This is Virtual Farmer, and in this video we're going to be looking at a slightly different map. This is Fourfields by one of my favorite modders, Omatana, and it is when I say this is a different map, this is a very different map. We've got a load of farms. We've got, as the map name suggests, Fourfields. And it feels very much more like a challenge map, whether this is a personal challenge or a multiplayer challenge. So let's have a look at the PDA and see what I'm going on about here. And yeah, as the map name suggests, this is a map that has just 4 gigantic square fields in it. If you're looking for a map that has lots of strange shaped fields, lots of nuance to it, not so much on this one. This is literally Fourfields. Interestingly, the Fourfields are not the same price. So we've got Farmland 1 at 446,000. Farmland 2 at 443, Farmland 3, sorry, at 443,000. Farmland 2 at 421, and Farmland 4 at 421. So I think these two at the top here are the same price, but 3 is slightly more expensive, and 4 is slightly more expensive again. Around the edge, you do also have a set of farmlands as well. These contain productions and sell points. You can purchase these as well. Oh, it also contains other farms. There are 4 farms on here. There's one in the bottom corner there. Down here at Farmland ID 5. Farmland ID 6 is 1. Farmland ID 8 is 1. And Farmland ID 7 is 1 as well. I'm just looking at these, just trying to see if it evens out. No, the farmland for field 1 is 104,000. The farmland for field 7 for field 3 is 94. Farmland 8, which goes with 4, is 109, and farmland 6, which goes with 2, is 101. So I think if I was coming in on here for a challenge, I'd probably grab Farmland ID 6 with field 2, because that is the cheapest combination of these 4. And yeah, there's a whole load of productions on here as well. Full set of productions, which is really good. Farm production and farm supply are in here. This is Omatana's farm production, which I loved in the previous version of Farming Simulator. Farming Simulator 22, her farm production is fantastic. I'm hoping to see a separate mod release of this, because it is absolutely brilliant. And yeah, we've got a whole load of productions in that's owned by the farm. But on top of that, there is a full raft of productions in here. We've got biogas plant, we've got oil mills, sawmills, 2 types of sawmill actually, a windmill production. Yeah, this is absolutely stacked. This is a really interesting map to me, because this is a map that is very simple, has just 4 fields in the middle of it, and yet it still has more productions on it than 90% of the maps that I've done tours of so far in FS25. Once again, this is how to do it. You know, this is a fully featured map, despite the fact that it probably is not something that overly people are looking for. Yeah, you wouldn't have thought productions would have been of high importance on a map like this, and yet for those who want to play this map and want to play it with productions, they're there and they are part of the map already, which is fantastic. I cannot stress how brilliant that is. In fact, it goes beyond that and puts its own productions in, which is even better. This is the farmyard that we've got at the bottom right hand corner of the map. Plenty of storage space for equipment. We've got the farm productions here, so that's new farm production building. Really liking that. As I said, I really hope to see that as a standalone mod in the near future. And we got more storage and more equipment. And yeah, we've got some cows on here as well. So yeah, the animals have not been forgotten on this map either. It's so easy for this map to just be 4 fields and 4 farms and nothing else other than a sell point. And yet it's not. There has been thought going into what if you want to do more than just these 4 giant fields on here, which is brilliant. I absolutely love that. We've got a nice bit of forestry around the edge. If we pull in over here, we can have a look under the trees. As always, the attention to detail on a map is quite often shown under its trees and in its forestry areas. And look at this. Perfect. I cannot fault this forestry area at all. Lots of variety, lots of variation, variety, lots of detail, lots of differing bushes, plants, bare patches. This is one of the nicest forestry areas I think I've seen on the map. If you want to know what I'm looking for, here it is. This is just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You see, this is the thing. Only Omatana could take a map as simple as this and make it fantastic. She has worked absolute wonders on here for something so simple. We've even got a little bit of a town around the edge here. We've got a little bit of detail in there. Oh man, I came into this map thinking I was going to find it really hard for me to review it, because it's not a type of map I'm overly interested in playing. You know, maps with just big square fields like this. Not a map that I particularly am ever interested in doing. And yet, she's got so much detail packed in the edge of this map that I'm kind of going, this is really well done. This is incredibly well done. And the edges of this map, I mean, where the edge is fairly obvious. And yet, you drive up to it and you don't notice it. You don't see it. And that's amazing to me. Absolutely amazing. We've got another farmyard around here. I think that might be a pig pen. Yes. So it looks like the yards have different animals in them. That's a farm supply building over there. Yeah, so it looks like each farm might be assigned a different animal from that, because we got the pigs, we got the cows down the bottom where we are, we got the pigs in that yard there, we got cars deciding that they want to go past all of us. Yeah, again, look at that forestry under there, underneath the canopy. Absolutely amazing. We've got another, what looks like a sell point there. There is a little bit in a couple of places I'm noticing. Yeah, so I don't know if this is on purpose or not, but certainly as I'm driving past here, we've got a few places where we've still got grass where the entrance should be. So I'm wondering if that's a little bit, but then we got actual roadways through it here, so I don't know whether those are supposed to be clear of grass or not. I mean, at this point, I'm driving around here, and that is a minor thing, but it is the only thing I've picked up on that I'm kind of going, well, you know, that doesn't quite fit. that looks a little bit odd. Maybe that's a little bit of a mistake. Otherwise, I can't fault this. I absolutely can't fault it. It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic, and I can see why it's got the rating it's got. It's already rated 4.5 stars on the mod hub, this map, and to me that makes sense. If you're looking for a map that's a big challenge, that you can go in and you can either just go and see whether you can harvest these fields yourself, or whether you and 4 friends, or even you know, 16 friends and 4 of you on each farm can go in and see who can complete it first, then yeah, this is that kind of map. Absolutely brilliant. I love this yard. This yard is so different to the others. Do we have yes, we've got goats over that way. So continuing the theme of a different animal in each yard, we've got goats in this one. We've got a tunnel out of the map over there. That is very cool. Although it does sort of, I kind of wish that went to sort of had a black back to that or something like that. Just something where it disappears off into something rather than just sort of that white blank bit at the back there. We've got what looks like, oh, that must be a sell point. Look at how pretty that is. Yeah, that is a sell point in there. We've got Omatana's open air gardens. There are sections of those to purchase on here. So this map is way more than just Fourfields. I will say, yes, it's dominated by this vast expanse of fields in the middle, but it's way more than that. There's so much packed into the edges of this map. That must be the animal market, I think, in there. We've got the windmill to our right there, and then we've got some more houses and things around the edge. It really, even with the simplicity of what this is, still putting in houses and giving it character and giving it life is just amazing. I mean, it would be so easy to come in and just plonk 4 fields on a map and a sell point and call it a day with some simple farmyards. And no, there's been a lot more thought gone into this, yeah, it's fantastic. What have we got here? That looks like cows. I think this might have water buffalo in it. It does have water buffalo in it. So yeah, our fourth farm does have a cow pen in it, but rather than cows in it, it's got water buffalo. And I think that might be the reason for the price being slightly higher on these 2 corner farms, because they come with the 2 lower farms, because they both come with cows instead of pigs and sheep. We've got farmers market there. This is the shop, I'm guessing. Yep, that's the shop in there. And yeah, then to the bottom here, can we actually get down to the marina area? Yes, we can. Oh yeah, because it's a sell point. So yeah, and it goes off into the water, and the edge of the map's there, and it's just, I am so surprised by this map. I really am. I cannot say how surprised I am by this map. Brilliant. Just absolutely brilliant. Does what it sets out to do, but goes way beyond that, and does it with a sense of style and grace, and just so far beyond what this map needs to be something that is a pleasure to do it in. It's even a town square and stuff. It's, oh man, yeah, this is a cracking map. If you are looking for something that's a challenge, if you're looking for maybe somewhere short term to see if you could do stuff, if you're looking for somewhere to go and test out the extents of the next app pack, because oh my lord, would that be awesome on this map. Yeah, this is absolutely the map for you. I think this is just fantastic. There is a huge amount of detail packed into this that I would not expect to be packed into this. It is absolutely cracking. And I didn't even go into the middle of those fields. I mean, I could have. I don't think there's actually anything particularly in the middle. It's just a road that crosses over. But the detail packed into the edge of this map is just wonderful. So my question now is, does the equipment match the... is this a base... This is a base game house. Oh, there's so much in this. Because this is... So someone was saying on my stream last night, are there no base game houses that you can walk around? And if this is a base game house, or this is something Omatana's done, I don't know. It feels... I need to try and find it, but it is just a really, really nice house, this. Wow. But it feels like that feels like a base game house almost. I'll have to check up on that, but yeah, that is actually pretty amazing. So yeah, let's have a look at the equipment, which is what I was going to say next. And our vehicles, we get quite a good array of equipment as a new farmer. We got an Amazon ZATS 3200 fertilizer spreader, an Albert pallet fork, a Bednar Omega 006000 FL seeder, a Case IH Puma 260 CVX drive, a Demco HDHT 52 header trailer, a Flegel ASW 271 trailer, a Hoher XB 190 front loader, an International Series 200 truck. I didn't add that myself for once. The John Deere 7R 350 tractor, a John Deere HD 50F header, John Deere S7 800 combine, Krone Ventro 820 Highland header, a Kuhn GMD 3123F and GMD 8730 FF mowers, Kuhn Prolander 7500, that is a cultivator, Kroger PWO21 flatbed trailer, a Load King Distinction triple hopper trailer, a Mack Truck Superliner 6x4 truck, a McCormick X8 631 VT drive tractor, a Potinger Jumbo 8450 DB forage wagon, and a Potinger Top 1403C windrower. So considering this is a cow farm, a dairy farm, that is a really, really nice setup. Don't know where you're going to harvest the grass from, especially with equipment that big. So it might be that you need to divide your field into a little bit if you're after some grass area. Because I don't think there's a lot around this farm. Well, there's a lot around the edges, but there's no actual fields. You've got sort of this area here that you'd probably need to plow up and replant with grass if you're looking to do a lot of grass work for your cows. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, it does what it says on the tin, this map, and then goes beyond that and makes it really, really fancy and really, really nice. I think if you are looking for a challenge map, if you're looking for something to play with friends for an afternoon that's just a good lot of fun, this is it. This is a fantastic map. I highly recommend it for that. I think it would work great on single player. I think it would work great on multiplayer. I don't think this is a type of map that is designed for doing start from scratch or start from zero or anything like that on. Although if you're doing multiplayer, it kind of is start from scratch. I think you're going to need a fair whack of money to start on here. I think every farm is going to have to start with $1 million or something like that in order to actually have enough money just to buy the land in the first place. But yeah, fantastic map. I'm if you're in for that kind of challenge, go download it, go rate it highly on the mod hub. It is brilliant. Omatana has knocked it out of the park again. But that's just my thoughts on this map. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and I will see you for the next one. Thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Huge thank you as well to all of my patrons and channel members. These videos are only made possible thanks to your support. If you want more from Virtual Farmer, please check out the videos on screen now, or subscribe for more. And I will see you next time.